As a major player in the IT domain, being a government company, how do you see the way ahead in implementing these tools for better governance?
Well, so far as tools for better governance is concerned, it obviously means the information technology part. And I see a lot of potential for that in every aspect. If you're talking strictly from the PSU perspective, starting from the HR, the management within the PSU, a lot of things can be implemented, like ensuring that the recruitment process, ensuring that the process of managing people, discipline, people coming on time, all these aspects can be done through the information technology. Next part is the security within the organization, because nowadays security assumes importance even within the organization. A lot of data is generated, and out of this, a lot of data can be confidential data, which is critical from commercial point of view. How to ensure that this data is safe and does not fall into wrong hands, that's another aspect which falls within that particular perspective. Then capacity building, as I was mentioning, for the human resources, that's very important, because every organization with the challenges you are faced in terms of competition, etc., capacity building is very important if you want to remain in competition. So these are some aspects of it, and so far as the main operations are concerned, the ERP plays a major role in that, and that ensures that there is efficiency within the company, whether it is project management, which applies to most of the organizations, and project management can be tightly controlled for time, quality, and also the costs, which are most important. And this applies to all these companies who are into the domain of competition.
Okay. Now, we've seen these tools being implemented in different areas, like we just heard you talk about. And why is it that they are not working the way they were intended to? Where is it that we lack? What are the challenge areas that we need to immediately address so that the outcome is what we desired?
The main challenge in this is the mindset of the people. There is always resistance to change. It happens. I remember initially, maybe 30 years back, when there was a talk about use of computers, people felt that they are going to lose jobs, which certainly is not a fact. I mean, more jobs got created. But the mindset is that, the main obstruction, in fact. Like here also, people feel that if there is a biometric, attendance system, so all the liberty that they have been having for years would be gone. So people try to see that it's not implemented on time, or they somehow try to circumvent that particular thing. That is what happens. Similarly, when it comes to capacity building, people feel that it's better to have face-to-face classes rather than a virtual classroom. A virtual classroom, even assignments are submitted online. There are no excuses. You can't say that I was busy with such a project in such a location and could not submit it. So that type of thing creates mindsets wherein you try to look for some ways to circumvent the main system. So So it is this particular aspect. There has not been a really shortage of resources, because it's a well-proven fact that if you implement these solutions, you are able to save on your resources, whether it's human or financial resources.
Now, can you tell us something about the projects that TCIL has undertaken for government, for state-owned undertakings?
So far as the government projects are concerned, one of the projects we have implemented is the Pan-African E-Network project, which is linking about 48 countries in Africa to India for education and health services.
Okay.
And this project is still on, and it has been very successful, with more than 15,000 people in Africa having benefited so far as education is concerned. There are virtual classrooms linking all these 5 universities in India to 49 countries in Africa. And similarly for health services, there is a provision for telemedicine, teleconsultation, and also, it's continued medical education. So in this particular project, there were some unintended benefits which have sort of accrued, like there are a lot of people coming to India for medical tourism from Africa, getting surgeries performed in India. Now, for follow-up, they were supposed to come to India again, maybe after 6 months, after a year. So that becomes a challenge for people with limited resources to every time come to India and be here. So now with this particular project, they are able to contact their doctor directly online and able to take care of the follow-up. There's no need to come to India. So this is one major project. Then we have also done a project for the Ministry of Director General of Ships. A project in Gujarat on the Kandla coast called Vessel Traffic System. So it ensures that all the ships moving in that adjoining area are able to be detected and controlled when they come towards the port. So the type of incidents that happened in 2611 in Mumbai could have been prevented had we had a similar system in the coast of Mumbai also. So that project we implemented about a couple of years back. We completed that project. And for government, we also implemented a tele-education, telemedicine project in SAARC countries, Afghanistan, Nepal, Bhutan. It was supposed to be implemented in Sri Lanka, but it could not be. We had to bring the equipment back after the war broke out there. So, of course, Sardar Sarovar I have already mentioned that these are some of the places for which we have done the government projects. Then we have also done optical fiber networks. For government of Nepal, east-west optical fiber project linking complete Nepal from east to west through optical fiber network. And we have been doing mobile services in Bhutan, Nepal, Afghanistan and other countries. We have done modernization of this Seratel telecom network in Sierra Leone. That also we have undertaken. That in fact is still going on, and we had to stop it due to Ebola problems over there. That's still going on. So these are some of the projects.
Alright. Now, you talked about how IT tools can bring in more efficiency amongst the workforce in PSUs. Now we see that push coming right from the top. We see the Prime Minister pushing his own cabinet ministers.
Very much.
Do you see that percolate down to the levels where it actually matters to the workforce, to the management systems?
Yes, certainly. Prime Minister has his own portal and he invites suggestions from all people, from the public, from all the officers. Even we have received instructions that you can give suggestions directly to the Prime Minister on various subjects. So it does motivate people who have ideas, and finally when the ideas start to get implemented, it has a cascading effect. So I'm sure that over the next couple of years it's going to have a major impact on the country.
Alright, and is it also going to hit that resistance that you are talking about?
Yes.
That's because public sector is particularly prone to it.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll even overcome that resistance.
Okay.
And people will find all these things more, you can say friendly as compared to what it's perceived at present. When something comes from the top, it does have an impact. Like years back, 30 years back, when I talked about the computer wave. So when it came from the top, so all the organizations started adopting it. So that does happen, and this stage in the country's life after independence, I'm sure this is going to lead to a major transformation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.